Welcome to my YouTube channel. I share this channel with my son, but today I want to share how I set up my home studio, and I want to explain to people that are going to be watching this, what I did and what I don't want you to go through what I went through. I just want to make things much easier for you. Because I ordered a lot of devices, I tested so many things, what works, what doesn't work. I watch a lot of videos. A lot of people have multiple setups like this, but some people are just doing it wrong. But for me, the main goal was that, and I'm gonna switch the camera back so I can show you what I'm talking about. My main plan was, when I bought the laptop, I want to be able to take the laptop out. When I go outside, I want to be able to take it with me, or when I go to an event and things like that. And I didn't want a situation where when I come back home, I have to plug too many things to the laptop before I could use it. So I just want one single cable that goes into the laptop, and everything else will be connected to the laptop. So that was my plan. It's kind of, if you work in an office, you have to take your laptop home. You know that when you come back to work the following day, you have to dock your laptop on a docking station, and that gives you access to all the peripherals of the laptop, your keyboard, your monitors and stuff. But for me, I want to be able to replicate the same thing, and what I mean by that is I just want to be able to do one single cable, and that one single cable would allow me to, it's easier for me to just plug one item and then just connect the laptop that way, and I have access to everything without having to connect multiple cables, so that again it's easier when I have to remove the laptop. So on this laptop right here, I have probably about 20 items connected to this one laptop. Maybe more, I'm not sure how I'm gonna go through them. This is not gonna be a short video, probably about 20-25 minutes by the time I'm done. So basically my setup here is that I have three 32 inches 4K camera, 4K monitors right here. So I don't know if you can see this window right here. I can have this window open here, I can move it to this next one here, move it to the next one here, and then move it to the laptop in the corner here. So it's very easy. So because this is 32-inch monitor, this window that I open here, it's big enough for you to compare things, and I can have multiple windows. I can have another one. So on these 4K monitors now, I have two windows that I open, and I can add another one. So that's now 3 windows. I can open another one. So that's 4. You get the gist. So I can have two windows here, 2 windows here, 2 here, and the laptop is 18-inch. I can have 1. So basically I can have 7 windows, open, to compare things. Even if you work in an office, if you like you're an accountant, you open a spreadsheet, or you have Word document or your email, it's easier to just open one document. So you have your email here, you have your spreadsheet here, you have your PowerPoint, you have all your Microsoft Office suite, you have some of them open, and then you have, you can open another window for radio, or watch a little TV, CNN or something like that on the side. So you could do that with this. So, and the other thing is, what makes this possible for me to be able to do is because the laptop that I have, you cannot have a monitor of maybe 8 GB RAM and be able to do this successfully. You'll be having some issues because Windows is now so big that some of the processes that are run underneath window application, those instances alone will take about maybe almost the entire RAM of 8 gig that you have. So I would say you could easily get away with a 16 GB RAM laptop. So my laptop here that I custom built it from HP during last year Thanksgiving. It's 32 GB RAM, and I have 1 TB of hard drive, and I also have external hard drive for 4 TB, and I have 11th generation processor. So that's the setup, the laptop that I have. So it's powerful enough to handle pretty much anything I throw at it. I do video editing, so it's very easier for me to edit, in 4K and be able to produce, and you don't have to, I don't have to wait, for a long time before my, I render my video for either for YouTube or to deliver to, customers or client. So that's my goal. So this laptop is serving me really very well. You could also do a desktop as well that will have enough power to handle multiple things. But of course, the difference between the laptop and desktop is conveniency, that you can take your laptop, you can take it out with you and still use it in the field, or you can go take it to the office or something. So right here, my setup here, I can pretty much do anything as far as online streaming, live video, Zoom meeting. I don't do gaming. I'm not into games, but I think the laptop is powerful enough to handle games. So, and I can have multiple screens if I want to do games, but I don't do games. So but again, I want to be able to have enough setup of everything that I need to be able to, and then and be able to upgrade if necessary, without having to worry about I should have done this, I should have done that. So now I'm going to switch to the camera so I can go into details of how the whole setup. So right now, as you can see me, I don't know how it's going to look in the video, but you can see that I have multiple screens. Like I said, this is 32 inches, this is another 32 inches, and this is another 32 inches. So I have my lights up here. Okay, why don't I switch the camera? So first I'm going to go with my background. So whenever I'm doing Zoom video, I want to have a nice background. I don't like to use fake background from online Zoom, how you change background, because when you change background, like something like green screen, when you move, people can tell that you're using a fake background. So I didn't want to use that. So luckily for me, somebody gave me this oceanic something. It has it comes on. So let me see if I can put it on. Right here, what's the control? Okay, so right there is my background. So I bought this from Amazon, this just to match it. So, and I put something, family is everything. So when I'm doing, it's good for media, and also good when I'm doing a Zoom meeting, whether for work or anything else. People, I get compliment, oh, you have a nice background, are you into ocean and things like that? So I'm not into ocean, but at least I want to have a nice background because people pay attention to your background, especially now that we're working from home. So I have a 50-inch TV right here. This was already installed here before, because when I'm cooking in the kitchen, I want to be able to watch TV right directly in front of me. So it just happened to be a perfect setup right here, but that's not the point of this video. So again, so I'm gonna start from here. So I have my printer right here. Please excuse the mess because I have things all over. So this is a wireless printer that I use. It's not directly connected to the laptop because it's wireless, so I can pretty much print from my cell phone or anything else around the house. I'm gonna turn this thing off. So now, so that's the printer. So right here is the laptop that I was talking about. So the laptop itself is a 17 inches monitor. Is again the RAM is 32 GB, and the hard drive is 1 TB SSD, and then the processor is 11th generation i7. think it's i9 or i7. Okay, so it is a very powerful processor. So, and it's touchscreen and everything, but I don't touch it, I don't use it because there's no need for me to touch this laptop because it's just providing the power that I need. It just sits right there. I don't take it out if I have to. And again, that is the reason why I'm doing this video, to explain how everything is connected together. First of all, the only thing two things are connected to this laptop. So when I take this laptop out, it's very easy for me to just, when I bring it back, I just need to connect two cables. The first cable is this cable right here, and I'm gonna tell you where it goes. So this cable right here is the only cable that is providing power to everything else that I'm connected here. And then the other cable that is connected is obviously the power cable. That's all. Those are the two cables that are connected to this laptop. So if I need to take this laptop, out for, field work or anything like that, I just unplug this and unplug that. I have additional power cable in my bag, and that's it. When I come back, I set the laptop down here, connect this, and then I have access to my monitor right here. So this is a monitor. I don't even know the number. But I'm gonna do a testing now. So you can say this is monitor. Well, if you count the laptop monitor, this is monitor 1, monitor 2, and monitor 3, and monitor 4. So I connected 4 monitors, 3 monitors, and including the laptop monitor, that's 4. So now, so things through this one cable, that I'm talking about, I'm going to show you things that are connected to this. Before I show you the device, I want to show you how much stuff I was able to connect, because a lot of people will tell you, oh, you can only do this, you cannot do that. So I'm using a software called OBS, but that's another video because I'm able to switch, between multi-camera if I'm doing like a live video or something. But for today, and for the reason why I want to show this, to be able to let you know that this is possible with minimal effort and things that you will need to buy. So with this setup, I have 3 cameras, 3 video camera connected. So my first camera is the Logitech Brio 4K camera. So I use this mostly for Zoom meeting, and so if I need to do Zoom meeting or interview, anything like that, I use this camera. But I also have additional cameras. My camera number 2, which is this Canon 70D. So I was able to connect this camera through my, I bought a capture card from Amazon. So through that capture card, I can get video from this camera and I can use it as well. So when I connect this camera, I can switch from, if I want to use Logitech or this camera. And this is my third camera, which is the Canon 80D. So this 80D camera, if I'm not using it, it sits right here on this tripod right here. So that's 3 cameras that I connected through capture card, and the capture card go through USB into the device that I'm going to talk about. And on top of that, I have 2 external USB microphone. I have SHURE MV7 right here. So this is the I use this, if I need to do video and I want, good audio, something that is very close to my mouth, I use this. But I kind of like the HyperX. So HyperX, I don't have to move the mic too close to my mouth. It captures real audio, because as you probably can see, my setup is very close to the kitchen. So you have a lot of hummings of, the fridge, freezers, or when I'm cooking and things like that. So so it depends on what I'm doing. It will determine which microphone I'm using. But both of these microphones are USB. They are USB microphone, and they're both connected to this device that I'm gonna show you. Of course, I have my studio light here. This is one, and this is the second one. and I also have this light here that I use, just to, when I'm doing some typing here, I can see my keyboard clearly. It doesn't glare into my eyes. So that's the 3 monitors that I have set up with the camera and the microphone. So now down here I have, well, of course I have my Alexa here. So for, if I need to ask something on the fly. So, but right here I have a lot of devices that are connected here. The first device I have here is, this is my hard drive. This is 4 terabyte external hard drive. Say that again, with technology, I used to have hard drive that are, very big, 400 gigabyte each. They will fill a box and very heavy. And there you have this that I can put in my pocket for 4 terabyte. It's amazing how much technology have changed. So I have this. This is USB 4 terabyte hard drive, and then I have card readers. So this is, if I want to upload photo, SD card or CF card or any card. So this is connected to the device in the back. And then I have my 7, I don't know if you can see it, USB hub, because I ran out of USB space. So I bought that USB. I'm gonna put the description and the link for everything. So I bought that USB connection to give me more, because I have a lot of things that are connected here. So of course I have my this is the receiver or transmitter for the wireless keyboard and mouse. So this is also USB connection, and this is my mouse, and this is my keyboard. So as you can see, I'm pretty much set up for everything. Now that I move the camera very close to the screen, I want to show you the advantage of having multiple monitors. Of course, not many people will be go as crazy as this, because depends on what you're doing. You probably don't need this multiple setup, but at least there's no way I'm gonna work with one monitor. It's just not effective for me, especially even if I'm doing accounting work or anything like that. I like to be able to compare multiple things, so it's easier to open multiple screens and be able to compare things on the screen. It's faster, it's efficient. So right now, this window that looks small, they are big enough on the 32-inch monitor, because I could open, like I said, this is window, this is small, 1 window, 2 windows, 3, 4, and I have 7 like that. So I could, of course I turn around a lot, because I have this like a kind of like I don't know the shape you called it, but like semicircle or something like that, so I can move around between windows and be able to do what I need to do. So now let's say I blow this up now, so I could go YouTube. So let's say I'm watching YouTube here. So let's say I'm watching YouTube here, I'm watching news or something here. I could have something else open here, and I could have something else open here, and I could have something else open here. Or if I'm editing video I use Adobe, so I can have my Adobe Premiere Pro in the middle. I can have Photoshop on the side, and I can have something else open on this side. So with that multiple screen setup, it's very efficient. It makes everything so easy for you to do without having to minimizing and closing window back and forth. The other thing that I have connected to how I get my sound, my output, if I'm playing video, video or something like that, I have this Samsung speaker right here. It's sitting right here. It's a Samsung TS50. It's a very powerful speaker. So I'm using the auxiliary cable, and that auxiliary also go to the back of that device that I'm going to spend time and show you. But again, even with the device that I'm about to show you, I could also go with additional 1 more monitor, making it 5 monitors. So, but that will require me to have another monitor connected to this laptop, which means I can have this monitor right here, and that way I have 4 monitors, and plus the laptop, that would be 5 monitors. But again, like I said before, that will also means that I will now have 3 cables to be unplugging from the laptop. But for now, 3 monitors are way more than okay. When people come here, be it a contractor or people that come and do something in the house, they be like, wow, this is an elaborate setup. So what do? You do YouTube, you do things like that. So, but again, now, having shown you what's possible and what you can do with this setup, the device that make all these setup possible is this device called Plugable. You've probably already heard about it before, but maybe you are hesitating whether to buy it or not. First of all, I bought the Dell docking station. He didn't do a good job, even though they claim it can do 3 monitors. I was only able to connect 2 monitors, and I have to connect the 3rd monitor through the laptop, and I didn't want to do that. So I bought this pluggable device, and so here is it right here. So when I bought this pluggable device, I was able to, through HDMI cable and the other port, I can't remember the name of what that port. So I was able to connect all the 3 monitors right here. And as you can see, everything else goes on this device, one single, this pluggable device. Everything else goes into this pluggable device. So right here, as you can see, the red cable there, that's my wired internet that I connected to the pluggable. And you can see multiple USBs. When I ran out of USB port, I bought a USB hub, and that gave me more access to more USB. So I was able to connect more than enough items that I need. So right here I have everything connected to this pluggable, and then so if I need to take my laptop out, all I need to do is just unplug one cable that goes into pluggable, and then I'm done. So this device is what you need. It's called Plugable, and then it has I did it through USB-C, the mini USB port. That's what I use to connect everything. So, and this is my USB hub right here. You can see I have like 7 or 8 items connected to this USB device here. So my external hard drive, my external hard drive, all the cables, the flash drive, all other things that are connected, everything go through this pluggable right here. So again, this is the back of the monitor 1, and this is the monitor 2, and that's monitor 3. They're all 4Ks. I have 2 LG and 1 Samsung. So of course I like the resolution of LG better than the Samsung, because this was a older model of the Samsung 4K, but this LG really have amazing pictures. So again, so of course I have I need to work on my cable management right here, because right here the back here is a mess. But of course, right now my goal, I was able to achieve my goal of having this set up and having able to do move multiple windows at the same time. So again, one more time, the only thing that you need to be able to connect multiple screens like this is this pluggable device. So it's all you need, nothing else. The one I bought, again, I was able to do 3 monitors with no sweat at all. I didn't have to do anything else other than just plug everything, turn it on, and everything just works. There's no software, there's nothing to update, there's nothing to download, but it gives me everything that I need to be able to have this setup that I have. So again, you can see, so if I have this window here and I need to move it. I can move it to this one here, I can move it here, I can move it here, and then you can just drag all the window across the screen. So to show you how window identify each monitor, you can see, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 monitors. So that's how, if you click identify monitors, you can see 3. Well, the order may not be in right order, but so this is 3. We're gonna do it again. This is 3, 4, 2, and 1. So they're not in the right order of how the monitors are set up, but it works for me in terms of moving the screen around. So moving windows around. So again, it's this is what you need in order to be able to have a proper setup. And again, you don't have to have 3 monitors. 2 will be ideal for many applications that you're doing. Maybe you could do 227 or 234, or I tried the single one, the 49-inch Samsung, the bigger one. I just don't like that one single, because when you spread window inside of it, it just stretch your image or things like that. I don't like that. So I want to be able to have whatever I'm doing on this single monitor, to be able to spread. Of course, if I want to spread one window across all the screen, I can just drag here and just kind of keep going, so like that. So this is, of course, one window that I was able to stretch across 3 monitors. So you can see, so it ends right here. So I'm going to close it. So again, that is how I have the setup. Again, what you need is the pluggable device, and then once you have that, you'll be able to connect one single cable to your laptop. A lot of people, you have to download software, you have to move things around, you have to do certain things, but this device is what you need. The pluggable, the exact model that I have, I'm gonna put it in the description. Another thing is that I think the technology behind the pluggable device is that there's something they call display link. Through that display link, once you connect the pluggable, it's kind of duplicate something internally that allows you to be able to have this multiple monitor setup, and your laptop will quickly recognize each monitor as separate monitor, so without having to connect anything to your laptop. So again, this is not a short video by any means, because I just want to be able to explain the whole thing, and then so that you won't have to buy stuff and be returning them and try which work, what doesn't work. If you are sitting on the fence, you're trying to decide whether to get pluggable or not, get it. It works. It works. I have no issue with it at all. I've had this set up now for about 5 months, and everything works fine. So again, your laptop power will determine how much power you're gonna have, from multiple things that you connected. Because again, the other important thing that you should notice is that whenever you are connecting something to your laptop, those items, those devices, they are drawing power, they are drawing electricity from your laptop. But pluggable won't allow that to happen. So all the power that you need are coming from pluggable, not from your device, not from your laptop. So meaning that your laptop will run efficiently without having to draw any power to support the things that you connected. Again, I have, like I say, I have 3 monitors. 3 monitors connected. I have 2 powerful microphone connected, and let me show you the why I was able to use the monitor. The camera, my photo camera. I have these CAMLINK here from, is it ELGATO? Yeah, I have this CAMLINK capture card. They are $100 each. This little device here, It's $100. I have two. So this is what was connected to what I connected to my camera, to my normal photo camera, Canon 80D and Canon 70D. So, and then this other cable here is a USB. So this is why I was able to use my normal photo camera as a webcam, so to say. So this one here for the 80D, and then the second one right here. So I have two. So these two here, you know, allows me to be able to use those cameras if I don't want to use the webcam, because believe it or not, webcam, they have their own resolution and all that, but when you use a normal full frame, well, 80D is not a full frame camera, but at least you'll get very solid, good image rather than, but it depends on what I'm doing. So, but all of them works very well and they work amazingly together. Thanks for watching. That's the end of the video. So if you have any question, you guys can leave me a comment below and let me know. Or if you're in the process of setting up something like this for yourself, let me know what you think, and then we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.